And we welcome you back to Lanier National Speedway, Brazelton, Georgia. Coverage of the RC Cola Moon by ASA Southeast Asphalt Tour. Scott, the short track fans around here love this place and they pack it. Let's take a look at what's going on with the 74, the Redneck Pepper entry, the Chevrolet of points leader Jay Middleton. They've got that thing jacked up, working on the left front corner. It's going to be a while before they're ready to return to the racetrack.
The worst part about it is you high-sided. He went in driver's door first into that wall, spun all the way around. I was just glad to see that he is in the race car and he looks like he's ready to get back out there.
Chris Wharton takes the lead as we go green once again. Paul Kelly is second. Jason Hogan, good run for the 92, up to third. And here's McCurley in the 1 now, putting some pressure on the 0-1. Sean Simpson trying to hold on to 4th spot, and Roderick back there in 6th.
Great run with McCurley. I can't tell you how hard this is to never have seen this racetrack, to roll in here and be competitive the way he is here tonight. That's amazing.
The straightaways here are so short. You call this a circle. You've driven here. You just got to be on the wheel all the time here, don't you?
Well, what you do, if you've got to turn your body in the seat, you want to turn yourself to the left so you're actually looking out the window, and you want to be able to just hold the steering wheel, and you're in a constant circle, and you've got to be able to relax and breathe. If you try it too hard, if you really overdrive, you'll wear yourself out at this racetrack.
So McCurley now gets around the 0-1, moves into 4th position. The battle up front, meantime, starting to develop for 2nd. Paul Kelly under heavy pressure. We show you our Enterprise rental car running order. Jason Hogan in 3rd, working him over. There's Simpson in 5th in front of Roderick. Now that battle for 2nd. Kelly in the 23 trying to defend against Hogan, who's pretty good on the bottom here.
Paul Kelly trying to use the middle of the racetrack. Jason Hogan all the way at the bottom. Not quite enough room to slip by. But I think Paul Kelly, he's an experienced race car driver. He's trying to just make laps, save his tires for later in the race, and try to get a run at that 6th car.
Now, if this is the first time you've enjoyed RC Cola Moon by ASA Southeast Asphalt Tour action, 100 green flag laps is the race format. Almost no opportunity to pit. You don't need fuel, and you don't want to have to take tires. A little deeper in the field, Jess Maddox in the 89. Working on another one of our series regulars, the 40 there. Hogan with a problem. The 92 way down low off the pace. The driver who was running 3rd goes behind the wall. The Waterworks Car Wash entry out of Cleveland, Georgia in trouble. There you see Middleton 74 still up on the jack stands as well. What a tough break for Jason Hogan.
Well, I guess the front runners, that's not the place to be here tonight because that's a 2nd top. Well, he was running 3rd at the time and he had to break. Something broke in the motor and he come down pit road.
Jason Hogan unbuckling the helmet, the hood up on the machine. Looks like his night is over early as well. Check out this battle for 11th meantime. Jess Maddox in the 89 car on the high side. Taylor Satterfield 2nd in the championship on the inside. He's got a chance to make up some ground on Middleton here tonight.
At this point, he needs to run a really smart race. He just needs to finish. Don't put yourself in a bad situation. Get a good finish here tonight. Anytime you can gain points, that's what you have to concentrate on.
Kevin Stevens in the white 52 car in the mix as well. Maddox uses the high side. He pins Satterfield behind the 52, so Jess Maddox able to pull away now. He's caught Dwayne Begay meantime in the 45.
Dwayne Begay, one of the favorites that we thought would make that charge to the front. He's kind of struggled here tonight just a little bit.
Good battling all around the racetrack. 3/8 of a mile, very intense here at Lanier National Speedway in Brazelton, Georgia. If you've never been here, it's just across the road, literally across the road, from Road Atlanta, one of the legendary road courses in North America. Good action deep in the field. Race leader continues to be Chris Wharton in car number 6. All of this happening 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th, all in play here tonight in the James Garrison Memorial 100 at Lanier National Speedway. Now Satterfield pulls to the bottom.
With a great run on the bottom, he might be able to make this move. If they'll just give him enough, he can catch that apron and get on by him.
Beating and banging leans on Kevin Stevens there in that white 52 car. But it's hard to keep your momentum up here if you're on the low side. Oh, he leans on the 52 and gets by. Whoa. Then Stevens puts the bumper to him and Satterfield goes around. Taylor Satterfield trying to make a move on the inside. Yellow waves here on lap 56, our 4th caution of the night. Young Mr. Alexander, Clay Alexander, has gone around as well in the 84 car.
I think Clay Alexander just got on the brakes a little bit too hard. He's got a lot of rear brake in the race car, and the car come off from underneath him. But look at this, up off the corner, off turn 4, Satterfield squeezes the 52. Hey, that's retaliation. I don't like that.
Kevin Stevens puts the bumper to Satterfield. Taylor tries to hang on to it, has to lock the brakes up. Not much contact. And there's Clay Alexander just throwing the 84 around to avoid it.
Well, you got to wonder if the 40 car can come in, and make a couple adjustments. Go to the rear of the field and get back to the 52. This might get real exciting for tonight's over.
Well, we'll see how it shakes out as we get set for another restart. Meantime, when you come to Lanier, not everybody wants to sit in the grandstand. This afternoon, we sent Mark Allen up on the hillside of the backstretch to check things out.
Guys, I don't care about the fans in the grandstands thinking they have a great seat. I have the perfect location to watch this race. I'm with James and Rochelle. We're up on the hillside. And James, what prompted you to come up here and watch the race and obviously have some good food?
Well, it's just more comfortable up here, and we can tailgate, you know, enjoy the race more from this type of atmosphere than in the stands.
Rochelle, what makes this special for you?
He's cooking and it's shady.
Guys, I've got some bad news for you. I am not going back to the pits.
Well, I don't know. He looks like a pretty big old boy, so he better be able to grab and run, is all I can tell him.
Green flag is back in the air here at Lanier National Speedway. 43 laps to settle things in the James Garrison Memorial 100. Chris Wharton takes him back down into turn number 1. Second belongs to Paul Kelly. Meantime, Jason Hogan, who had a great run going in that 92 car, looks like he's done for the night. He's downstairs with our Mark Allen.
Jason, you were having a great run. Looks like you were right where you wanted to be. What happened?
Man, we had an awesome car here tonight. Couldn't ask for it to be no better. We had a problem at Lakeland with the distributor breaking, the gear of the distributor, and the car did the same thing and it shut off on me. So what do? You know, they knew we were here. We come from 13th to 2nd and 50 laps. There ain't nobody else move like that tonight.
Jason Hogan, one of the better race cars that we've seen tonight. Unfortunately, he is out of the race.
Back a little further in the field, Jess Maddox in the 89, Kevin Stevens in the 52. Remember, Stevens turned Taylor Satterfield around earlier under one of our cautions. They're side by side for position. And back a little further, Ryan Crane, who was the surprise winner in that Honda of Panama City car number 10. He won at Nashville. And he is starting to march up through the field. First time we've seen Ryan in a while. Good to have him back with us. Trying to work his way around. That's the 711 car.
That's the
Max
youngster,
Gresham.
Max Gresham. And he's come really from the legend cars and has moved over to a late model car, so this is a great effort on his part.
Ryan Crane clears the 711. Meantime, for the lead, Kelly in the 23, taking a look to the bottom there, challenging Chris Wharton out of Alabama.
Well, I thought Paul Kelly might be just kind of laying around like a snake.
Oh, trouble. Clay Alexander has spun again in the 84 car, the Alexander Auto Sales entry. And we are back under caution here at Lanier National Speedway. 35 laps to go tonight. Ace car back on the racetrack. Jay Middleton has returned to the raceway in the Redneck Pepper Machine, but he has many, many laps down. Just trying to finish and score some points tonight here at Lanier. We'll be back.